Welcome to Harmony Baptist Children's Corner. My name is Dave. This is COVID Home Edition 56 for May the 9th. All right, 2021, just saying. All right, first of all, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Happy Mother's Day to my mother. Happy Mother's Day to my wife, who is the mother of my children, my four wonderful kids that lovely children that I love so much. Yeah, happy Mother's Day, guys. It's cool. It's cool to have a special day for moms, you know. Like, they have one for fathers, but it's kind of like, well, we have one for mothers, we better do it for dads, too, you know. And we're like, yeah, I guess, all right, whatever. But Mother's Day, it's about Mother's Day, because Mother's Days are cool. Mother's is cool, you know. We all love our moms, right? You know, mothers are cool. Speaking of cool, do you have, like, a cool stuff box? A box that you just keep cool stuff in? I got my this, and I got my that, and I got, yeah, you know, keep it in a box. And just, you know, do you got one of those? Well, I'm way old, so I got like a few of those. But the other day I discovered one. Yeah, I was cleaning out down there. And I, check this out. This is a cool box. Cool stuff box, right? Yeah. Just a sec. Alright, there we go. Alright, check this out. Move a little close. This is my cool stuff box of cool stuff. Put this here. Check these out. Now, first of all, there's these. Check that out. Neat, eh? Like, these are like old-time cars. And they're still in the box, so they're valuable more that way. And then I'll show you one, because this is the one box I've opened. And they're neat. Aren't these neat little cars? And they would go in there just like that. Aren't they sharp? I got 6 of them. This is a neat little set. This is cool. I like this. This is a cool set. And then, like, I like this. This is cool. But I found these and I forgot about these. And these are so old. These are like from, like, I don't know, 40s or 50s or 30s or something like that. But check these out. Check out this. It is not sharp, that one. And then a truck. And then there's this car here. These are way old. Now, these are official. They're actually called Dinky Toys. They're made in England, made by Meccano. And they're actually called Dinky Toys. This is the observation coach. Yeah, you know, that's cool. This is the Lincoln Zephyr. That's a Lincoln Zephyr. Like, these are really cool, eh? This one here. This is the Hudson sedan. That's a Hudson sedan. Really cool. Now, I know they look like really beat up and stuff, but I think they're cool. And, like, maybe someday I'll paint them, or I don't know, get wheels, or but I just think they're like, these are really, really cool old cars. And I got some trucks and like, oh yeah, and then Dinky. It's Dinky Service. That's the name of the Dinky Service. These are cool. You know, this is like my, now, nobody else thinks these are cool. Like, my wife's like, this is junk. And I go, well, maybe you think it's junk. I think it's cool. So I'm going to keep my, what do I do with that? All right, I'll put it aside here. But yeah, that's what I think is cool stuff. It's like a treasure box, right? It's like my treasure box. I keep my treasures in there. Those are cool treasures. Treasure box. It reminds me of a story. Okay, have I told you the story? There's a time, maybe you know the story, when Jesus and his family, they went to Jerusalem. Every year they have this big celebration in Jerusalem, and everybody goes, and they spend the week there, and they have a a big celebration. And then they all walk home, you know. So the one year, Jesus was 12, and they go to, Jerusalem for the celebration, and then they're walking home, and it's getting towards the end of the day, and Jesus' parents, Joseph and Mary, they kind of go, okay, let's grab a spot for the night, and where's Jesus? Jesus? And they can't find Jesus. So they go back to Jerusalem, and they look around, and it's like 3 days after they've missing him, they find him. And he's in the temple, and he's sitting there with all the smart Pharisees and the scribes and the priests and all the real smart guys, and he's going, and they're going, no. And he goes, no. And he's asking them like real good questions, smart questions, make it think. And and Mary and Joseph, they come in, they go, Jesus, we've been looking for you for 3 days. And he's just like, oh, wouldn't you know I'd be in my Father's house? Like, excuse me, But I think it's really neat. But it says right after that, it says, and Mary kept these things treasured in her heart. And Mary kept these things treasured in her heart. So Mary, she remembered these things about Jesus. Now, your mom, I'm sure your mom got all kinds of treasures in her heart about you. The first time you took a walk, the first time you ran, first time you made your biff, poof, she remembers that, let me tell you. The first time you spit food back at her. Your dad will remember the first time you peed on him if you're a boy, you know. But yeah, my mom's got all kinds of treasure stories about me. Oh yeah, one of the favorite stories that I know. Again, this is it. These are your mom's treasures that keeps in her heart. Make sure you hear them. You hear them over. I've heard this story. There was a time when my parents took me out for ice cream, and I had an ice cream cone, and then something happened, and I needed to go. So I took my ice cream and I turned and I gave it to my mom, and I took 2 steps, and then I turned and I looked and I went back and I took it from my mom's hand and I gave it to my dad, and then I went off. Yeah, my mom never forget me for that. That's in her treasure box, and I hear about that. There was a time. But these are treasures. These are mom's treasures. Our moms love us. Our moms love us so much. They treasure everything about us. They treasure when you get your first job. They treasure when you finish your school. They treasure all kinds of things about you. They just love us immensely. In fact, here it is right here. A mother's love knows no limits. Now I got that for Dawn because Dawn is big into horses. But she's also into hearts with love. And it's true. A mother's love knows no limits. In fact, that's so true that God knows that. In Isaiah it says, as a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you. That's what God says to us. As a mother comforts her child, so will I comfort you. God's comparing how much His love for us is by comparing it to a mom's love, because He knows how much our moms love us. Now, our dads love us too, absolutely. Don't ever take away. I love my kids. My kids are great. My grandchildren, oh yeah, like get behind me grandchildren. You know, like I take care of my grandchildren. But your mom will do anything for you, because our mother's love is just incredible, and that's how much God loves us. It's just incredible. All right, I want you to know that moms are a treasure, and they keep you and their treasure in their hearts. And they have lots of stories to tell about you, because that's their treasure. You are your mom's treasure. All right? And just the same as we are God's treasure. He created us. He loves us. Same thing with moms. They created us. They love us. They carried us for 9 months. I hope so. Love you lots. See you later. Ciao.